I thought we were leaving days before we actually leave.
Yeah, it's like 2 more weeks till we leave.
I thought we were leaving literally on like Thursday night.
I know, it was feeling that way because everything's like, which is good that we're getting everything ducks in line.
I also thought the first show of the tour was the 6th, which is funny because multiple times I've read the dates on this podcast.
It's the 9th.
Yo, when people ask you like, oh, I hate when people ask, oh, where are you going? I'm like, fucking around. Like, what do you mean? Like, and usually it's not music people that ask that.
Yeah.
It's like a relative or a family friend or something. But I'm just like,
do you get vague with it at all? Because I go, to Florida, and then we come up and we finish and like.
I'm usually like, some like East Coast shows.
But now it's tacked on, so it's like kind of like we end in California.
But people don't like that answer when you're like, oh, like the East Coast. They're like, oh, like where? I'm like, fucking.
Oh my God, pull up the tour dates.
Yeah, and that do you know, or do you have to pull up the?
Oh, I don't know.
Thing?
And I've been looking at the dates for the past 5 months.
Yeah, people always like laugh when I'm like, hold on, I gotta pull up the thing.
Because it's not just like one show.
They're like, you don't know? I'm like, do you know how many fucking shows I've played? Yeah. No, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, we're playing New England and that's it. And then
I don't have a job, dude. I don't really need to look at the calendar for anything.
What day even is it? But yeah, we are going on tour. This is coming out next week. Today's Monday. Welcome, happy Monday, everyone. The 1st. We go on tour next week on the 9th. And where are we going, Taylor? Since looks like you got it pulled up.
I don't have it pulled up.
Do you know the first date?
I know that it's yes.
Okay.
I know it because I just found out the other day what it is because I thought the first show was on the 6th. But the good news is we're playing in Nashville, Tennessee on September 9th.
Yes, Brooklyn
and then
Bowl.
Following that, in the good company of Cloud Nothings, End It, and Soul Blind, they'll be playing the Nashville date too. Mm-hmm. We're playing Atlanta, Georgia, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Tampa, Florida, Charleston, South Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, New Kensington, PA, which my dad seems to think is not far.
Is he still on that kick? Has he not looked it up yet?
Yeah, he's like talking about making a road trip to the show. I'm like, if you're going to travel for a show, go somewhere else that's not in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Like he has a friend that lives in South Carolina, and I'm like...
Or come to Florida. Doesn't he have that family? His best friend lives in South Florida?
He lives in South Carolina now.
Oh, he does?
That guy moves around like
I like that
twice
dude.
a year.
Yeah, shout out that dude.
So like, I'm like, why don't you just make a trip and come down to South Carolina? Whatever.
I'm with you on that one.
Cleveland, Ohio, and Louisville, Kentucky at Louder Than Life Fest.
Mm-hmm. And the 2 extra ones?
And the 2 extra ones we're playing in Oxnard, California, and frickin', it's basically Joshua Tree. I forget what the actual...
Pioneertown? Which is like, is it actually...
The only venue that's there. How about that?
Yeah. It was when I found out there was a venue in Joshua Tree, I was like, does anyone come to this if you play there? But I think people make like a special little road trip out.
I think road trip, and I also think there's like a built-in audience that like, there's people that will just go to any gig that are like sort of close by out there.
Yeah, because there's Coachella Valley, there's Palm Springs. So there is like people out there and younger people. And I think younger people might just live in Joshua Tree. Maybe not. Maybe they do, but it seems like a cool little area to live. I'm excited.
It's where I want to live.
Yeah, I'm excited to go back. It's been a while since I've been to Joshua Tree.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be really cool. But yeah, if you're listening, come to those dates, buy tickets. If you did buy tickets, buy more tickets, and then we'll see you there. Bring in all your friends.
We'll see you there.
Yeah, please come. Frick.
What do we got this week?
I found a random dog today looking out my window. I was just out. I was working, and I just saw this dog without a leash start walking by, and I was like, "Oh no, where's it?" Thinking the owner was going to be not far by, like walking behind. I kept waiting.
What did it look like?
The dog?
Yeah.
Little guy, little, very little.
Dude, I wonder if it's the dog that I found the one time. Did you find its home?
So I did end up finding its home, but before then I like walked out of the house and I was like, "Yo, dog," and I started like walking down the street, and this was in the morning too, so I just had like gym shorts on and a t-shirt, bare feet and everything, or maybe socks on. Thinking the dog didn't go far, I was like, "Where the hell is this dog?" I just assumed maybe it went back to a house or went into a house, but I found it near 3 houses down finally. And I'm like, "Oh, hey, come here." And he came right to me, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. So I like looked at its little tag, and I saw a number on it. I was like, I don't have my phone on me. I literally just ran out the door at this dog. So I was like, all right, come back with me. I was like, oh, man, I'll pick him up and bring him back. Should not have picked him up. That was a big mistake on my part.
He didn't like being picked up?
Dude, he went a whole 180, just, and he bit my thumb, and I was like, ow. I was like, yo, that's my bad, OG. That's my bad.
I don't think it's the same dog that I found.
He was a nice little guy, but I was like, my bad, dude. I shouldn't have picked you up. I should have picked you up.
I would have picked him up, too.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I just thought, like, he came over to me, right? I petted him, looked at his tag. It was like, oh, okay, cool. Saw the number on it. He's really friendly. So I was like, yeah, come on, man. He had like a Napoleon syndrome, right? Like, don't pick me up. Don't pick me up. But good end to the story. 10 minutes later, Lori put the dog in the backyard. I called the number. Number went, just rang and rang and rang. And I see this lady walking down the street in her pajamas. And I'm like, yo, that's a little odd for like, a lady in her... Well, I know she's 40 now because I know exactly who she is.
Was she Latino?
I don't think so. Is she technically? I don't think so. Or are you guessing who it might be?
Well, I'm just thinking of the dog that we returned. It was a small dog. We had like a similar thing happen when we lived with you guys, where we were about to go pick up dinner, and it was dark out, and we were driving out outside of the neighborhood, and there was just a dog walking around. And we're like, "What's up with this dog?"
Yeah.
Grabbed it, picked it up, put it in the car. It was totally fine with being picked up, though.
Okay, yeah. This dog hated it.
It didn't have a collar, anything. So we were just like, "What the fuck do we do with this thing?"
Yeah.
And then I had the idea. I was like, well, let's put a leash on it and see where it takes us.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it might just go home.
Yeah, that's what I would hope the dogs would go home.
And it did. It like went to its house, and we just like knocked on the door, and people were like, oh, Coco.
You know what? It was a smaller dog?
Yeah.
Me and Laurie also found a smaller dog in the neighborhood over one time, and we were like panicking, and we went up to this door and knocked on it, and we're like, hey, like, is this your dog? We found it wandering over there in the street. And the guy was just like, oh, yeah. And I was like, bro, not like, oh, my God, thank you so much.
These people kind of did a similar thing. They're like, oh, she was out? Like, they didn't even know it was gone. I was like, I don't want to give the dog back to you. Like, I don't think you deserve the dog.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. But this lady was so you might recognize it. It's the lady, we have a realtor in our neighborhood. She has her face really big on the car.
Yep.
I got to meet her today, which was pretty cool. I was like, yo. She actually was like, I was like, do you live nearby? And she said, I have the car with my face on it. And I was like, oh, okay. So you realize how crazy that is.
Yes.
But yeah, she came down the street in pajamas. She picked up the dog. It was all good. I just wanted to know in case I see it again, because I can be like, yo, get the leash, just bring it back to her house. Be like, hey, because I'm not really doing too much. I'm just kind of sitting there plucking away at my computer, watching the street, watching the cars go by and stuff. But yeah, interesting start to my morning. Got a little bite mark. Nothing too bad though. But
hang on to your dogs, God damn it,
please.
Like, I've had dogs that run out the front door and they'll like run away,
which is odd. Where are they running to?
Just, I guess it depends. I've had dogs that run and they're just like immediately head for the woods.
Instincts to go.
And then I've had, the first dog I ever had was a Brittany Spaniel, and they're like hunting dogs. So he was very much like he would catch birds out of the air and shit.
Leo has done that.
Yeah,
it's the hunting dog in him.
Yeah, and so he would just run for the woods. I feel like that's just like where playing the numbers game on the critters.
Oh yeah.
And then I've had other dogs that just like run out, and then they just don't know what to do. Then they just sort of like stand around and but then they don't let you catch them. But yeah, I don't know, I get that, but the people that were just like in their house going about their evening and didn't even notice their fucking dog was gone really pissed me off.
Crazy.
And they were nice. They like thanked us for bringing him home, and they're like, oh, he sneaks out of the gate. And I'm like, fix the fucking gate.
That would be my first thing.
Yeah, they were like, they didn't seem surprised at all. And I'm like, yo, he was not cautious whatsoever. He's like standing in the street. Like, he's gonna die, guys. You gotta wrangle the guy.
Is that just like a suburb thing? Because there's 2 other instances of dogs just running around. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Put your dog on a leash.
I don't think it's a city thing.
Yeah, true. It's just like, don't you love your doggy? It's not like a controlling thing. It's just like, I don't want my dog to get hit. They're stupid.
Dude, honestly, I think most people, I feel the same way about pets as I do people with kids. And most people with their pets don't actually care about them as much as they pretend to.
I know. That hurts my heart. I'm like, dude. And this episode is sponsored by the SB.
Dude. Like, I mean, I think about it all the time, but I mean, separately from pets.
Yeah.
I mean, I think people just get pets as like sort of a crutch. Like they're either lonely or they're like, oh, they're cute. It's like the classic fucking trope of get them out as a puppy or something.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so cute. And then they get older and they're just like annoyed by them.
Yeah, that blows my
like,
mind.
Oh, I have to take them on a walk and like. But worse is kids because they give birth to those fucking things, and then they treat them like their world's biggest inconvenience ever. Like there's a back to school commercial I saw recently that was like some like sort of famous person, I forget, but she's like, you know, doing the walkthrough, giving the spiel, and then at the end it's basically like talking about how inconvenient it is. Like it's talking about saving money on back to school stuff and like how inconvenient it is that you have to spend all this money on your kids, and it's just like, so you can blah 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 for your little freeloaders. I'm like, see, I don't like that because you had the fucking things. So I know I'm jumping around here. I'm jumping around here, but I've been watching True Detective.
Which season?
First one.
It's a great season.
And everything that Matthew McConaughey's character says is supposed to be like kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, I watch it and everything he says, I go, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. And there's a line that he says, the hubris of plucking a life into existence. And I'm like, that's really what it is. Like, how dare we assume that like your child wants to be born? I think that's like fucking psychotic.
No one asked to be born.
but and it's just like, yo, some people have good lives, some people have bad lives, whatever. But I'm just like, how fucking dare people have kids and then you shouldn't say a bad word about your child, straight up. Yeah. I think if your child kills somebody, you're still not allowed to badmouth them.
Yeah, dude, that's
you should say, this is my fault.
This is I mean, it ultimately is. Yeah,
yes.
You should have raised your child to be right. Even if something wrong with them, you got to fix it, or not even fix it, but help it and make it not happen. But anything with like family members, like a wife, when people are like, "Oh, my fucking wife," it's like, dude.
I mean, that is crazy, but at least that's at least that's a relationship.
Yeah.
Whereas like a child is like, that's directly your fucking fault. That was your decision. Like that's, I don't know. It's complex because we have friends that have kids, and like I don't even dislike kids. I just think it's. Listen, I know it's like instinct for us to biologically we're supposed to have kids, but I'm just like, we're self-aware about everything else, but we're not self-aware enough to be like, that's for me. Yeah.
And the people that have a ton of kids usually shouldn't have a ton of kids.
I mean,
it's like, come on. Like I'm
with China. You shouldn't be allowed to have more than 2 kids.
I love that idea, dude. I only got 2 pair of hands, you know?
I mean,
I really only want, if I have a kid, I just want 1 kid so I can be like, okay, we got 2 people at 1 kid.
Dude,
we're not outnumbered.
Well, I just think about how much money you have to spend on like 1 child, and I'm like, what are you inviting that into your life for? Even if I was rich, I'd be like, I'd rather buy guitars.
I can see the plus side of having a kid, but I definitely don't get the idea of people just having kids to have a kid and then hating the kid. It's like, if you want to be a parent, be a parent.
Dude, I would say 90%. I'm not even, this isn't hyperbole. I would be willing to bet 90% of parents don't like their kids. They might love them, but they don't like them.
That's crazy. I was watching this Instagram video of this guy, and he's like, yeah, I was surrounded by all my friends have kids, and he's like, I don't have a kid, and they're like, you need to have a kid. And he was like, oh, man, I don't know. And they're like, and then they started talking about like their perfect day, and they're like, "Oh, my perfect day is you drop the kids off at the grandparents, you go get pizza, you watch them move." And he's like, "Yo, I do that every day. Why the fuck would I want to have a child?"
That's yes, yes.
So if that's your perfect day of having, and you have a child, maybe that's not the case scenario. Is it a fun day? Yeah, but is it the perfect day? That's kind of weird.
We had 2 young kids at our house the other day. Deanie's, my cat Houdini, we are the second home to him, and his previous family came to visit, who's a childhood friend of Joey's, and her 2 kids came with her. And dude, really sweet little kids, like a boy and a girl, 2 cutest little kids ever. And dude, like after a couple hours, I was like, they gotta go, man. They gotta go. They've like,
they're ball full of energy.
I mean, to be fair, our whole house is like, I collect toys, so I have toys everywhere. So to little kids, it's like, and I'm not like a stickler for packaging. Like, I'm still like a little kid. Like, I want to take the fucking thing out and like hold it and play with it. I'm not like, acting out shit with my toys, but I do like to like move them around and like feel what I bought. I'm a toucher. Like, these came in boxes and stuff. I took them out and I was just like, I don't.
You want to see how they move.
But some stuff I leave in the box just because it's like, I think it looks a little better. But these kids are like, I have at least 2 Sesame Street toys upstairs, and they were like, could we play with these? And without hesitation, I was like, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Took them out of the things. One got broken within seconds.
I could see that coming.
And I was just like, it's okay. It's not like a vintage toy. But I had to pretend like that he didn't totally break it.
Yeah.
And then there's like paint all over the like dining room table. And I was just like, listen, these kids are fun, but I need a kid-free atmosphere again.
You need the silence.
And dude,
quiet.
that's
boy and girl or girl and girl, boy and boy?
Boy and girl.
Boy and girl. That has a weird like recipe for disaster almost. I feel like a lot of times young girls are very like calm and just like do their own thing. I only know 2 little girls in my life, and they're very calm. So maybe that's it. My niece and my Laurie's uncle's kids. So like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever they are to me. So I don't get no accusations there that I know 2 little girls, but they're very sweet. But then their brothers come along, there's like chaos. Like, boys will just kind of beat each other up and then kind of find themselves like kicking rocks and like eating boogers.
I think generally speaking, I agree. But having grown up with three younger sisters, I can say that they're not always chill.
Maybe it's just when you start multiplying the kids, they just start chaos ensues.
I mean, yeah. I mean, well, yes, because only children most of the time get used to. I don't know. It's obviously a case-to-case basis, but they kind of get used to just being by themselves and figuring out their own fun. And so I think they are, generally speaking, a little chiller. Like, I didn't have any siblings until I was like, I think I'm maybe 5 years older than my oldest sisters.
Yeah.
And so I feel like that's the developmental period where I have a lot of traits of an only child.
That makes sense.
Because I didn't really like have friends until I was like, straight up, dude, I don't think I had friends until I was in like 3rd grade. Seriously.
Yeah,
I had like acquaintances. I had like a friend in 1st grade that was like this Asian kid, Peter, but I only saw him at school. I never saw him outside of school. Like, so that was like an acquaintance, you know what I mean?
Do you ever do you think of the kids like that you were friends with in like elementary school? And I don't know if you had this, but I was friends with kids in like 1st grade. They were like my best friend. We hung out once or a few times probably throughout the year. Never seen him again. I was like, I don't know what happened to him. He moved away like a few years later. I went to visit him once. In my head, he lived like across the world. He probably moved 20 minutes out, like right outside the district. couldn't remember. I can't even remember his name. I'm like, I wonder what happened to that guy.
That's crazy.
I remember his first name, but I can't remember his last name. His
yeah.
first name was Danny, but I was like, dude, I don't know what his last name was. His mother, like, no idea where he went. I don't know if that happens today with technology and like phones and stuff.
It's
Sound like
gotta
a
be
boomer.
less.
But I'm like, whatever happened to that kid? We were kind of like boys. I think if he would have stayed in the school district, he would have been my boy, you know?
Dude, it's hard to say because I grew up starting in around 3rd grade. I had a best friend who I was literally inseparable. This is so weird to think about now because I'm not like this really with anybody at this point. Other than maybe Joey.
Yeah, well, that's good.
But like, I was inseparable with my best friend Joe from like 3rd, 4th grade to like high school. I'm not sure. It's so weird because I think about it now. I'm like, I don't even understand how we sort of fell out.
Yeah, one day just kind of like.
Well, dude, it got like bad to where like he had a group of friends and I had a group of friends and we beefed each other. Like fights happened. Like,
but you and Joe didn't. You just.
We never fought, but like we didn't fuck with each other for a little bit. And I'm just like, when did that even transpire? But I still like I don't keep up with him, but he weirdly keeps up with my dad because my dad like.
Still in the area?
No.
Guys? Oh, he's not even in the area.
No, he hasn't lived in the area for years.
I was going to say, it makes a little sense if they're kind of both live in the same area and they kind of see each other. Maybe
no. He just like hits my dad up on Facebook. He's like, yo, how you doing? But like, I don't have I think he would probably keep up with me, but I don't have Facebook. So, but he was going to come to our show in Phoenix last year, maybe. And he kind of like bailed last minute.
Super Heaven one or Web Wing?
Super Heaven. And I don't know if he...
Oh, he should have came. That show was awesome.
I don't know if he like got nervous because him and I kind of like reconciled towards the end of like before I dropped out of high school, we were cool.
No, that's good.
But then after high school, I like totally lost contact with him. So like, I don't know, but it is weird because I'm like, that was my closest friend for like 10 years.
That's weird.
It's so weird.
One day they just...
And then we're just like, I don't talk to him anymore.
Yeah. But before then, it was every day, just hang out and see each other.
I found out he lived in Arizona, and I'm like, what does he do?
Yeah, how did that dude end up here? Does he have a family and all that shit? You don't know. Wish he would have came to the show. That would have been cool.
I'll try to get him to come to another one because I would like to see him. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I'm like, yeah, but it's like, what do we even have in common at this point?
Probably not much. I mean, you'd probably be like, oh, where you living at? You know, Philadelphia, that shit. Oh, I got a car. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
like that, like surface level shit.
But who cares? Like, that's the thing. I have
mean,
no desire to have those conversations with people.
Maybe he's just like, yo, I just bought this SG, and you're like, all right,
dude.
like,
there's no way he. That's the thing. We like started like the first band I was ever in. We like started playing music at the same time. Like that, like developmentally, we were very much like did all the same stuff. Hung out constantly, like went on vacations with each other's families, that kind of shit.
Oh, okay. So that's why your dad's still close to them.
Yeah, my dad, he would like come to my dad's like all the time.
That makes sense.
But yeah, dude,
so weird. So weird. Speaking of Facebook, I think I may have talked about this in the other episode, but I don't understand Facebook at all. I'm trying to navigate Facebook Marketplace, and I'm having the hardest time. My mother-in-law even hit me up. She's like, oh, I posted something on it. She's like, oh, you should make it public so I can share with on my profile. And I was like, what do you mean it's not public? I posted it. I honestly, I was like, I feel like a boomer.
Peepaw.
Like, what is happening here?
I mean,
I don't know how
dude,
to
you should be
use
proud of the fact that you don't know how to use Facebook.
I get off a little bit not knowing how to use it, to be honest. But I'm just like, come on, man. It's supposed to like. And now I got random people hitting me up. I'm like, I'm doing another week of trying to sell this car. If I don't sell this car, I'm literally just driving it off the fucking cliff and stop paying insurance on it.
Yeah.
Like,
just burn it under a bridge and just be like, report it to insurance and be like, somebody stole it.
Yeah, I was thinking, I'm either going to do that or just donate it to.
We can delete this episode.
Yeah. car found under, then episode not found.
I mean, dude, people do that shit all the time.
I know. I think I would just donate it to like someone that needs it or some sort of thing.
Just pull up somebody like holding somebody that like at like a red light that like walks between the cars with a sign. You're just like, hey man, hop in. This is your car now.
I get like my pen.
Just drop me off somewhere.
I get my pen out, start signing the title over. Here you go, bub. And just like here's the two keys.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, yeah. You have like a notary in the. My mother-in-law's actually can do the notary. Just have her chill on the side, like right here, and just.
I mean, they would sell that car probably that day
better
for
than
$600, but
I know. I'm like, dude, I don't want to go cheaper with it because I want people to lowball me and just come back with a price. I do get.
It's tough, man.
I do like that.
You got to account for getting lowballed, so you're like, well, I don't want to list it too low.
Because I imagine someone's going to give me $1,000 under, and I go, okay, let's do this, and then they go, what about this? And they go, all right, final offer this. It's like, all right, great.
Hey, you can always post it and say, price firm. Because then it's like, hey, don't jerk me around. This is how much I want for it. I know what it's worth. I'm not doing the whole thing.
Now, then I would probably take $1,000 less for it.
See, but that's like I appreciate that. Like, this may be unpopular. I don't like haggling with people. Because when I list something and I've thought about what I think it's worth, and I'm not accounting for fucking somebody hitting me up and offering me like way less than that. That's a jerk off move. I'm like, I know it's like I know it's a thing, but like, yo, when I buy something, I just buy it. I never, okay, I'll back that up. Occasionally, if there's something that I think is priced high, I will offer less money.
Yeah, what's your best offer?
I'm never like insulting them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone would insult me with a price if they hit me with 500 less. Like, would you do this? I'd be like, yeah, I'll do that.
Like, dude, when people post like screenshots of Depop interactions,
dude, thank God
those people should literally be shot in the fucking streets. Those people would make me sick.
That site shouldn't exist. I don't know, maybe it should exist, but it just the people on there suck.
Yo, you want the Smashing Pumpkins shirt? Just pay what they're asking.
It's not that expensive.
Yo, would you take $15 off? You broke bitch. $15? Like, that doesn't make any difference. Like, you know how, yo, if $15 makes a difference in your life, you shouldn't be spending it on a t-shirt.
Here's a tip. Get off the
groceries. Yeah, buy groceries. Yeah, seriously. Get a fucking job, loser, if you're haggling over $15.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, dude. Anytime I think about, I also think that selling clothes is like a waste of time.
I don't get it. I see stuff on
donate them or give them to a friend that like would maybe be interested. Don't sell them. That's maybe the vintage tee thing. I understand.
I would say I get the vintage.
And even that is like, I'd rather just like I'd rather either gift them to friends that I know that are really into that shit.
Oh yeah.
Or I would just be like, yo, I'm trying to get rid of this like, you know, whatever failure shirt. Mm-hmm. You want to give me like $40 for it?
Yeah. The vintage tee I get. I think there's some clothes that could be worth money, but I think 9 times out of 10, the clothes that you have in your closet, especially clothes you're like, oh, this is probably worth so much money. It's not. It was when you bought it new, but no one really wants worn shit.
I mean, that's how I feel about, we've talked about it, like how I have some rare title fight records and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I find out how much they're worth, and I'm like, well, that is a lot to sell a record for. But then I'm like, I'd rather just keep it. Like,
I know.
What am I going to do? Sell a Title Fight 7-inch or LP for like $300 and yo, I'll spend $300 today.
I have today already. Or yesterday, I had to get medicine for the dogs, but they love spending money. They spend all my money. But it's funny because Nick was at my house when he was filling in for Web Wing 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
And he was looking at a Daylight record, and he was like, "Oh," blah. And he was like, and I saw it light up in his eyes, and I was like, do you actually want in my head I was like, do you want this? I regret not just being like, just take it, like just have it. Like
I'll tell you what, I got like 30 copies of that stupid thing.
That's what I'm saying. Really, I just want like one copy, but he was like, oh, this copy. It's like, oh, just like
which
yours,
record
man.
was it?
I think it was like a sinking record or something. Like I was like,
I'll send him 2. Yeah. I got like a few in my anytime I look at my records, I mean the majority, I'm not really like a vinyl person. I appreciate vinyl. I think it's the coolest format for music, but I just don't really like to be honest, I don't listen to enough music to even bother with. I do think it's nice, the thought of putting on a record and just like having one on in the background on like the record player is kind of cool, but I just don't fucking give a shit that much. So most of my records are of my own bands. And I just look at them, it's like, what do I even have these for?
Yeah. It's just taking room up on my shelf a lot of
Like,
times.
why do I need multiple colors of a record that I hate?
Well, speaking of which, the self-titled, I have another copy for you. I'm going to bring on Friday for everyone.
Oh, great.
There's a box sitting in my house, and someone gave me like either like Dave or Susie. I was like, oh, thank you. I have enough of this record now. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, it is funny. Like as I get older, I'm just like I used to want like every shirt that we made, and now I'm just like at the end of the tour, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. What am I like?
Sometimes I grab one if I like it, or like
yeah, there's stuff
tour
that
tee.
If I really like, I'll have like one here or there, but
or if I really need a shirt, I'll just grab it.
Oh,
and it's
I
like,
mean that's how it happens most of the time at this point. I'm
like,
like,
oh,
I need
shit.
a hoodie.
Yeah, I'm hot or cold. Grab a hoodie. And we went on the 2 tours ago. We did that ATV thing, me and Joe and Zach and Fotes, and I needed a long sleeve to be in the desert.
Oh,
and I was
yeah.
like, I don't have a long sleeve. I was like, oh shit. You know, the funny thing is, I have a ton.
We
in
got
the
hundreds of them in the
trailer.
back.
So I cracked one of those, but I wear that from time to time. But yeah, I don't want all because I would have nowhere to put them.
I mean, that's what it is. However, I do need to. I'm in the market because I've been just wearing these plain black all style shirts for like, at this point, literally 20 years.
Yeah, yeah.
And dude, they're actually falling apart. And I'm like, these are my daily drivers.
I know.
I'm like, dude, I gotta find a new tee.
You were a glasses guy. You are a glasses guy, but you're also that black.
I'm a black guy.
Black t-shirt guy.
The amount of time, I mean, I probably wear these black pants more than any other pants that I wear, but I don't really, I wear all black all the time, and it's not like a thing that I'm trying to do. I just like,
You're like that guy.
I kind of hate it.
You're like that guy from Curb Your Enthusiasm that died recently.
Funkhauser?
No, the other one, with the gray hair that wears all black.
Richard Lewis.
Yeah, you're so Richard Lewis.
He's my favorite.
He's the GOAT.
I
He's
love
awesome.
him, man. R.I.P. to the GOAT.
Or sometimes wearing all black though just feels right.
I mean, dude,
It matches.
It's sleek, but
Makes you look thin.
it's like, dude, I don't know what it is. Jeans are like too heavy. Like I like a canvas pant, you know what I mean?
Depends.
Like I think these are technically considered denim, but it's not like, I don't know.
Depends. It depends what the weather's like. If it's not hot out, if it's hot out, I want a lighter pant. If it gets a little too chilly out, denim up.
I mean,
call me
I love
denim
a
boys.
denim fit, but I just like, I don't know. I just like a plain pant.
What about a denim jacket?
Love them.
Me too. I used to wear them all the time. I have them sitting in my closet, like high up. I'm like, when am I gonna bust them out? Because I used to wear this black denim jacket all the time when I was like 20 or 21. And this blue one that I bought, wore a few times. That's about it. Is it wasteful? I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, dude, I buy jackets and pants that I just like don't wear.
I mean, I rotate stuff.
That's the thing. I always think I'm going to, and then I'm just like, I'll just wear my denim Carhartt short coat.
I look at the podcast. I'm like, oh fuck, I wore that like 4 times.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know why we make thumbnails. I might as well just use the same picture for everyone and just change the fucking thing. Because I'm always just wearing the same shit.
Same.
I mean, whatever.
I was like, was I wearing these white pants like every other episode? I was like, no, I was wearing the brown ones recently, and now they're in the wash. So I put these back on.
There was a period where like I was just like, even now, I really don't care about my clothes that much. As long as they're, I care about how they look, but I'm just like, as long as they're comfortable, I'm not like total, like 45-year-old guy. I do think as you get older, it becomes cringe to care like what you look like a little bit. Like
that, but that's the beauty. Is like you kind of meet this like Nirvana sense of like.
But I don't ever want to be like the guy that wears sweatpants every day.
No. But you kind of have like you know what you like, and you just wear it, and you don't think twice about it. And there's something about that confidence that you get. It's fucking sick. You're like, yeah, that's what he wears. It's cool. It looks cool.
Like, I don't think men cared about what they looked like until like our generation.
And they were metrosexuals.
Because, dude, every guy, straight up, you were like gay as hell if you like, if you like thought about what shoes you bought.
Yeah.
Like, think of any guy that's above the age of 50.
Yeah.
They all are wearing like the same Nike Monarchs, like the white fucking, or at this point, dude, you know what one really offends me? Like the straight up Walmart shoe that's like almost a faux wallaby. This is embarrassing while I'm wearing wallabies, but almost a faux wallaby, but just like thin, and it's the lamest looking shoe I've ever seen. But it's like a guy of a certain age, they all have them.
There's like, yeah, this.
There's like, yeah, I can just slip them on. And I'm like, dude, try a little bit harder. But at the same time, I'm like, I get it. You go to work and you're fucking wearing even something with a little swag on it, and you're getting called gay.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'd love a nice slip-on. That's why I got slip-ons right now.
I mean,
but these are Birkenstocks. These are a little different.
I mean, I have shoes that I wear way less than all my other shoes because I have to tie and untie them when I wear them. I don't like Chucks. Well, I think Chucks are uncomfortable, but I think I like the way that they look, but I almost never wear them because I have to tie them.
I know. I feel like a giant baby. I'm sitting there for about 8 minutes, just like looping around. I like to loop it behind the back of my foot, like on my heel, like the string, and it's like doing that, doing this. I'm pulling the tight. I'm like, fuck. Now if I take the shoe off, it's gonna take me another 2 minutes to take these shoes off. I'm gonna slip in, slip out.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah, I haven't worn a Chuck in a minute, but I'll wear them again if we get a few. Which
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I love boots, but I almost never wear them because I'm just like, I gotta tie them.
I do love Clarks, so shout out the homie that sent us Clarks if he's still listening.
Yeah,
that was a nice gesture.
He probably was like, I'm not listening to this anymore. These guys talk about nothing.
They got nothing for me. No.
These guys are talking about not wanting to tie their shoes. I'm tuning out.
Yeah, well, I don't know what people are looking for in podcasts because I've been listening to.
I don't think anything.
Every podcast I listen to, there's nothing to. I don't want anything. That's the other thing. I don't want strong opinions.
I could go either way.
I don't want strong opinions in the way of like, you know, like this is left leaning, this is right leaning, this is what it's like. I don't want that. I don't want music things like. I don't.
Speaking of, what do you make of Trump's hand bruises?
Nothing. He's just an 80-year-old guy who has. I have shit all over my hands, and
you got bit by a dog.
I did get bit by a dog, but then I found this other mystery bruise. I'm like, what the hell? How did I get this? It's nothing.
Dude, honestly, I think he's going down.
You can't take down the GOAT, dude.
I think he's going down.
The king will never die.
I feel like I said it on a recent episode, but I have been thinking I don't think he has long left.
Dude, he's like a roach, man. He ain't going away.
I don't think that's true. Doesn't he eat McDonald's like for every
day,
meal?
Man? He's fucking built. He's built different.
I mean, maybe.
That might be the
right. His physique tells a different tale.
To be honest, I thought he was going to die years ago. So the fact that I'm like, how is he? And then how is he alive and president again? This is nuts.
I mean,
I'm like, is that guy just?
I'm not wishing death upon.
No, I don't wish death upon anyone.
I do. I mean, I've said it before. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if you can get podcasts are always talking about getting demonetized. We've said plenty of stuff that I thought would get us. They haven't demonetized us in months.
They changed a lot on.
It used to be like we really had to.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think the first 10-minute thing is a thing anymore.
It's not. It's literally not. I think it's like a 5-second thing. I just think you can't open the episode with like calling everyone slurs.
Yeah, I guess my point that I was making is like. Elon's got to go, dude.
Yeah, he's not going. I mean, he might go, but I don't know if he's the problem.
He's not the problem, but he's just so insufferable.
He's so fucking annoying.
Like people that I mean, I hate on Teslas because I think they're gay and they're hideous, but
And uncomfortable as fuck.
dude, I don't get them. But
You're just like,
people that like shit on Tesla because they don't like him, I'm like, just say that he's unlikable enough. You can just say you don't like him.
yeah. You don't need your
Like I dislike
anti-Elon.
Teslas for he has nothing to do with why I don't like them.
Yeah.
But his tweets are like sub middle school level sense of humor. It's embarrassing. Yo, if he was my dad, I'm not even exaggerating, I would kill myself.
I mean, his one kid just disowned him.
I couldn't bear the shame. That's not good enough. I'd be like, I gotta shoot myself in the head.
I mean, she transitioned and changed her name and everything.
I mean, that might be the only way.
That's the only way. If you don't actually want to die, you got to like
totally
dead name yourself.
Switch up your whole identity.
Yeah, and I think that drove him insane. But I don't know. He's a nerd, dude. All these like rich guys are nerds. Like Bill Gates, you knew he was a nerd and he wasn't trying to be cool.
See, that's the thing. Yo, Zuckerberg trying to be like cool guy. It's like, yo, get a grip, dude. Who you think you're fooling? That's the thing. These rich guys, these rich nerds need to just go back to just being like, yeah, we're nerds.
That's where you belong. You're cool guys for a reason.
Like, yo, it's acceptable to be a nerd at this point.
There's nothing wrong with being a nerd.
Yo,
You can make a lot of
liking
money.
anime is like considered cool, and I think that's the most pathetic thing that you can be. Really, is like a diehard anime fan.
Yeah, that's something you should just probably keep to yourself.
And I say that with respect.
Yeah, you should keep liking anime to yourself.
Because we know a lot of people that like anime, and I think anime and wrestling are like the two cringiest hobbies.
Yeah.
All due respect, but if it's socially acceptable to like those things, you're good to just be like, I like computers.
Yeah, I didn't grow up in wrestling, so it has nothing to do with me. Anime, I liked Pokemon, right? That's technically anime growing up. It's like surface level.
I guess it is. I'm sure someone would contest that, but I consider it to be.
I think it is. I think
anime.
Technically it is. It's not what people that like anime, it seems like what they like. So I like that shit, like the really like surface level stuff. I think it's cool, but I'm like, it's not diving deep in it. I got other stuff I want to dive deep in, man. I got other things I like to do. That's not for me, man. I don't know, looking at hot girls on the internet.
I was gonna say, I only got 3 hobbies. That's freaking pussy, guitar, and fucking playing Red Dead 2.
Speaking of games, did start a new game, and I talked about it 2 or 3 episodes ago. Expedition 33. I don't know if you would like it, but it is good. The reason I don't think you'd like it is because, and let me finish, it's turn-based, but the turns, you have to time your like attacks and defenses. Like you could get fucked up if the other guy's attacking and you don't like press B or press A, because you can counter his attack.
It's turn-based, like RPG, like tabletop game-ish kind of thing.
A little bit. Like you attack, you pick what you're doing to him. X, I'm gonna like do this and that. Then you attack, but then while you're attacking, you also have to like time your attacks so it does more damage. So you can kind of, there is a sense of like being good at timing your attacks. So you could basically beat this character in like 3 attacks versus one attack.
I already don't like it.
I feel the same way. The storyline is really good. I'm like knee deep right now. I'm knee deep in it.
I think the next game I'm gonna play is I'm gonna try the Indiana Jones game.
It's fun. I got a little bored, but it's fun. I haven't finished it.
It's not open world?
No, but it's open level. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So you do have that like, oh, like go back to this guy and like you have to go to like the store-ish kind of thing, or you can purchase stuff. And the levels are a little bit big. I think it's kind of a fun game. You do sneak around. You have to like solve puzzles. There's a little bit of there's combat. There's shooting. It's not bad.
Yeah, I think I might like it.
I got pretty far into it, but I never finished.
Dude, you don't finish a lot of games.
No, I don't. I think I just lose interest, or it takes me a while to finish it, and then we'll go on tour, or I'll start doing this, and then I just forget about playing the game.
Yeah, I mean, I know pretty early on if I'm gonna play a game to completion or not. Like Death Stranding, I played that for 1 hour. I was like, I'm going to give this a chance, but I'm not finishing this game. Like, I know that I'm not going to.
And that was a game I was thinking about downloading. I was going to crack.
I mean, dude, it's worth a try. I think you won't like it.
Boring?
It's not even boring. It's just like, it is very hard to explain why I don't like it.
Maybe I'll give it a shot and play it for an hour.
Because, I mean, dude, it's like people love it, but it's just, I really didn't like it.
People are hating on, I've seen it go both ways. The new Skate. Some people...
Yeah, I've seen that too.
I can't tell if people are being paid to say they like it, because other people just hate the graphics and the idea of the gameplay. But
I mean, at this point,
it's fun.
There are games where I'm like, why doesn't this look better? It's 2025. Like, you got some fucking nerve coming out with a game that doesn't look incredible.
It is weird they went with like a cartoony type of person versus, realistic type of skating.
Like, someone might push back on this, but I think the Spider-Man games should look better than they do. Like, the cinematic scenes look like pretty good, but the game itself is like too smooth, like a little too cartoony looking.
Mm.
And someone might be like, well, it's a comic book. But listen, the game's not supposed to look like a fucking comic book.
You want it to look awesome.
So, like, it should look better than it does.
It did blow my mind. I remember I got like a PlayStation 2, and it was like a scenic shot of the video gameplay while you're playing it, like a cut scene. And I'm like, oh my God, this looks amazing. And then it takes you to the actual game, and you're like, why doesn't it look like that?
That's infuriating.
This is so annoying. And it really pissed me off. I feel like I got, I think the game was Driver 2. I don't know if you remember that game. It was kind of like you would be a stuntman, or maybe it was Stuntman. It was either Stuntman or Driver 2, one of those. But yeah, the scene of when the cutscenes are so good looking, and you start driving, it's like, bruh.
I mean, we might have even talked about this last week, but like, video game trailers are infuriating. They don't show you any of the gameplay, and like that pisses me off because I'm like, I literally don't want to see any cinematic shots in a trailer. Just show me the game being played, so I have an idea. I don't want it to be a movie trailer, and that's what they try to be.
I don't know who wants it like that. And maybe it's someone's job. Maybe they're going to pay a lot of money to make a movie trailer.
I mean, I think that's what it is. The game developers are probably, they want it to be like a cinematic trailer, and it's like it's not the same.
I remember everyone growing up, they were like, the coolest job is to be a game developer. You play games all day. I'm like, dude, that would be the worst. I don't even think
that's a misconception at this point. Yeah. I think that everyone generally knows that that's a job that kind of sucks.
You work 16-hour days.
You have to be like passionate about it.
I'm passionate about playing a good game that's released. That's it.
That's the thing. Like, I would test a video game. I would be a tester.
Did you ever watch that show, Mythic Quest? Yeah. I would be like the two lesbian girls just sitting there and just like,
yeah,
kind of fun.
Or they make the one way too unlikable.
The one with the gray hair.
Because then I'm like, I think I think I'm homophobic because I hate her. But I'm not. I just hate that character.
Yeah, the character is really fucking annoying. But I'm also like, I'm oddly attracted to both of them. I'm like,
the black one's fine.
She's sexy, yeah. Right off the bat. The other one I'm still kind of attracted to. I'm like,
I mean, she's cute, but just characters. I'm just like, shut up.
Shut up and play the video game.
Because I talked about this last time, I got my back tattooed.
Oh yeah, fuck.
And let me tell you, I talked a big game.
Yeah.
I talked a really big game. And so I was laying on my stomach getting tattooed for like 8 straight hours.
Jesus Christ.
And I thought we were going to like take a break or something. That never happened.
No water, no nothing.
I brought one water. I thought there was going to be a point where like he was going to be like, all right, I need to like eat something.
My hand.
I would stop and be like, have a smoke,
Yeah.
Maybe eat something myself. And it just didn't happen that way. And dude, the first 4 hours, I was like, whatever, this sucks.
Yeah.
Hurts, obviously. the second 4 hours felt like I was being tortured. I'm not exaggerating. I was like, yo, this is on another level. This sucks so bad.
Was this internal monologue, or did you start?
No, I mean, I told,
Yeah.
because he was like, how does this, my back isn't tattooed. Like, how does this feel? I was like, it sucks, man. It really sucks. I can't lie.
How far did you get?
I got most of the lines for it done,
Okay.
but there's still many hours to go on the whole thing.
How was the ride back?
The ride back, okay, so I'm embarrassed to say this. The ride back wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. However, once we were done, I attribute this to, this makes me sound like a pussy, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean-
I attribute this to, I didn't eat anything all day. 'Cause
That's a lot.
I thought, and I drank 1 water.
Yeah, that contributes
the
to
day.
a lot.
So we're done. I'm like, he's like cleaning my back off and everything. And the only breaks we took were like a couple times I was like, hey, I got to piss real quick.
Yeah.
And then we would just get right back to it. So, but I was like, he's like cleaning it off and he's like taking a picture. And then before he like wraps it up, I'm like, yo, I got to sit down.
Yeah.
And dude, I just started to feel, and I was downplaying it to him because at this point, everyone else had left. It's just me and him there. And I was like, dude, I might black out.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm like sitting there. I'm like, I start profusely sweating. And I'm like, oh man, I'm getting like tunnel vision. My head is like floating. I was like, I'm going to pass out.
I mean, you were laying face down for presumably 8 hours.
Yes.
That's a lot.
And dude, it was a lot. And Joey made a good point. She's like, I mean, your body essentially thought you were probably being tortured for 8 hours.
That's true.
And I was like,
And not eating, man. That
dude,
would fuck
it
you
got
up,
me
dude.
bad.
Like
So
low sugar, low.
I felt like shit on the way home. I went straight to Sheetz and just I just bought like a million things. It was just sitting in my car, like stuffing my face. And
What you fuck with. That's one of your favorite things.
oh yeah, I mean, I love Sheetz. I planned on going to Sheetz regardless.
Well, I'm saying eat in the car too.
Oh, I love eating in the car, but it was like it was mixed emotions because I was like,
I love this.
in terrible. My back was in pain. To be honest, though, I thought it was going to be. I thought the worst part was going to be after the fact. Like I thought I was going to wake up the next morning and be like, "Ow!"
Yeah.
It was truly while I was getting tattooed was absolutely the worst part of it.
Wow. And this was what, 5 days ago?
This was, yeah.
Okay. So how are you feeling now?
This was 6 days ago.
Okay.
My back feels, it's really not in pain, but my back is itching like crazy. So
makes sense.
that has been tough. But I'll tell you what, everybody, as someone that's like, tattoos really don't hurt. I take that back.
That's cap.
My back really hurt. And like I said, the first 4 hours, I was like, okay, this is like a couple spots where like, ooh, I don't like that. But dude, the last 4 hours, the last 2 hours were like, because it's not like I can see my back.
That's the other thing with back tattoos. They're so sick, but also you'll never see it.
Well, I just mean as far as like, I couldn't tell how far along we were.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like he was giving me like, all right, I don't think we have too much longer.
It took him 4 hours, but he's got like a really straight line.
Dude, there were a couple times where like I would get up to piss and look in the mirror and I'm like, all right. And I would just get back out there and lay back down and just be like, all right, this is.
Let me strap in.
I mean, dude, the last hour was truly like every line I was like, because I was also starving and I was like, I just want to drink some water. But yeah, I almost passed out. I was like, I'm going to feel so bad if I just drop to the floor and this poor fucking guy is just like, what do I do? What do I do with
Is this guy dead? Or?
It's not like I'm small enough that somebody can just like pick me up and just be like, hey man, are you okay? It's like he would probably have to call an ambulance. So I was like sitting there. I'm like, I kept wanting to, we were there all day long. So I kept wanting to like just get up and have him wrap up my back and then just go buy enormous water and food and just like take it all down. And I knew that I would feel better, but I was just like, every time I would stand up for a few seconds, I was like, I also had the shit so bad.
That's not helping it either, man.
Like, dude, and that's the thing. It was so many things at once where I think my body was like, I don't know, man. We might die.
What do we do first? Shit?
Dude, that's the thing. I was like, I feel like I'm going to
out.
pass out, throw up. I feel like if I go sit on the toilet and any release,
You might come.
I was like, dude, I might have came. Like, I was like, I feel like I need to make up my mind whether I'm going to throw up or shit, because both are going to happen at once if I do one. So I was like, I was just like sitting there, just like, I was just like, I just need a minute.
What time did you get there?
I got there at noon.
Oh, whoa! So you're there for? It was late.
Yeah, it was like
8
9 when I left.
Oh shit! So you're driving home in the night.
Yeah, it was dark.
Damn. Yeah. That's,
And they tried to tell me that the turnpike was closed. They kept trying to reroute me, and I was like, how the fuck is the turnpike closed? That makes no sense.
We pay money to get on it.
And it wasn't closed. There was just like road work at different points, but at no point was it closed. I don't know why it was trying to tell me that, but
Dude, it's
I called
with
its
you.
fucking bluff.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. We were driving on the highway, and these like bikers. There was this whole like there was probably like hundreds of bikers coming through the highway, and they were like all in one lane, but we had to get off the exit on the left lane, and we're like, what do we do here? So like we put a turn signal on, and everyone's like, no, like hands like visibly like get over, and we're like, what are we supposed to do? This is our exit. We need to get off. And Laurie was driving. I was like, I mean, there's a lot of them. I don't know. So she just turns into the lane and then gets in the exit lane, and they're all like yelling at us and looking at us. And the one ramp to get on, 2 bikers just pulled in and just like stopped people from getting onto the highway, onto 95 here. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And yeah, we were just gonna like yell it the whole time. I was like, "What do you want from us? You can't close the road.
Yeah,
it's not yours to close. I just want to get off. I don't want to be in your parade. I can't tell if they were like, you're not supposed to be in here. You're not a biker. It's like, that's fine. Let me get the fuck out of here.
This makes no difference. Just to paint a picture, were they black or white mostly?
Mostly white. They had 2 cop cars leading them, which was weird. But they were all different clubs driving down the highway. It was really strange. Like, definitely like some Blue Lives Matter shit. I was like, bro, I just want to get off. I don't want to be in your parade on the highway. And it's weird you 2 are closing the on-ramp. So then traffic's just backing up. So
I don't understand that.
Blew my mind. I don't know. I couldn't find anything online. But yeah, they were like, all the chicks in the back were like, get like pointing at us. And then this big, like, there was actually this one big scary black guy that came up and was like, over there. And I was like, yo, I'm not driving, man. Long story short, we didn't get our ass kicked, but it was weird. It was very, very weird to close the road. But you saying that the highway was closed made me think of that happened this week, and I was like, so strange, man.
Yeah, you heard it here.
Yeah,
we'll kick any biker's ass.
No, I won't. I would have submitted. I would have rolled on my back fast.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, what do you even do?
All I wanted to do was get out of there, and they weren't letting me.
Yeah, that is like a weird thing. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, I get that there's a lot of you guys, but yeah, I'm trying to think what that could even have been for.
No idea. Close the whole highway if you're going to do something weird, like the president's coming down. But you guys just riding your little motorcycles. I mean, these are pretty big motorcycles. They were pretty big people. But I just want to leave. Man. Because if not, I would have had to go all the way down to like the next exit, which is like near the stadiums.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that's not where we're headed. We're going to Triangle Tavern. I want to get off right here. So maybe they closed the turnpike too. Maybe that's why it wasn't construction.
Yeah, that's probably why they're having a biker day, so it tried to reroute me. I have to piss violently.
Yes.
Do you want to do a Patreon?
Yeah, let's do Patreon.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
All right, patrons. I'll show my back tattoo on Patreon.
Ooh, that's some OF shit.
Patreon
dude.
crashes from all hot babes trying to see me with my shirt off.